the past and 1/4 in the future. So the future is 1/3 as long as the past. So there's a 50% chance that you're within the middle 2/4, you're between those two limits, and that the future of the wall will be between 1/3 and 3 times as long as its past. So the wall was 8 years old at the time. So I said to my friend, look, there's a 50% chance it'll last at least 2 2/3 years, that's 8 divided by 3, but less than 24 years, which is 8 times 3. So 20 years later, in 1989, I called him up. I said, Chuck, turn on the TV. Tom Brokaw is at the wall. They're bringing it down today. You remember this prediction that I made. So it came 20 years later, within the two limits. So when this turned out, I thought, well, I should write this up. So when scientists write up predictions, though, we like to be 95% correct, not just 50% correct. So how does this argument change? Well, it says that if you're looking somewhere between the beginning and the end, there's a 95% chance you're in the middle 95%. In other words, not in the first 2.5%, not in the last 2.5%, but somewhere in this big 95% region. So 2.5% is 1/40th. 2.5% is 1/40th of the total. So if you're over here at this limit, then this 1/40th is past and 39/40ths are still in the future. So the future is 39 times as long as the past. On the other hand, if you're way over here, still within the middle 95%, there's 1/40th in the future and 39/40ths in the past. So in that case, the future is 1/39th as long as the past. So the 95% confidence prediction is the future of the thing you're looking at will be between 1/39th and 39 times as long as you've been observing it in the past. Okay. So I thought I'd apply this to something important, the future of the human race. We've been around for 200,000 years. That's back to mitochondrial Eve. That's our species, Homo sapiens. Well, 1/39th of that is 5,100 years. So this says we'll last 95% sure, we'll last at least 5,100 years, but less than 39 times that, or 7.8 million years. So we'll last somewhere between another 5,100 years, but less than 7.8 million years. Now, that's very interesting because it's calculated solely on our past lifetime as an intelligent species. But interestingly, that gives us a predicted longevity of between 205,000 years at the short end and 8 million years at the long end. That's quite similar to other mammal species that are here on Earth. Their mean longevity is 2 million years. And Homo erectus, our previous species, lasted about 1.8 million years. And the Neanderthals, they lasted about 300,000 years. So these numbers are quite similar. And yet the calculation is only based on our past longevity. So it should give us pause that our past longevity suggests that we may be in as much danger as these other species.
Perhaps we should take some steps to propagate the human race away from Earth.
Well, yes. One of the things that you notice is that we're having this conversation on the Earth. This is not good because if we don't colonize off the Earth, you and I are entirely typical. Everyone born would be born on the Earth. If we colonize the whole galaxy, you see, in the future, you and I would be very lucky to live on the very first planet when there were like 1 billion planets that we colonized. So it warns us that if our observations are typical, there's a significant chance that we would get stranded on the Earth. And it's better to have more locations. So it's a great life insurance policy for us to plant a colony on Mars because that would give us 2 chances. And so right now, I mean, there's lots of threats. So we're kind of like on the Titanic and we've got no lifeboats. So we should have some lifeboats. It's smart for us to